Welcome, 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 everyone. Why the hell is that? Frassafrassin? It wouldn't be a magical hack stream without at least a little bit of Scott. Deactivate. Deactivate. Bam, there we go. Fucking, fucking work next time. God damn it. Okay. And apparently, YouTube app just wants to be scuff as well. So I'm gonna do. I'm gonna restart my tablet. Because I don't really need my buttons at the moment because the raid scene is selected, and we're sitting here, we're chilling out. It's all good. I just think I haven't restarted my tablet recently, so it's probably the reason why. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of this palette or the palette. No. Palette paper. I know it's a waste because I think this is a first use, but whatever. I have more. Um, and I've had this for long enough that it's like it's fucking paid for itself. Um, okay, so I don't think I need to reuse any colors at the moment. Well, I guess there's a reason why I would want to have buttons. Because then I could have thrown a Pokemon at the Pokeball. Hey there, Sharky, how you doing? Okay. So, thing the first. What is this? Nice. I hate their packaging. Awesome product. Like, it's worth the money. High quality. Packaging's shit though. It's not aligned perfectly, but gotta give it a moment because there's a good chance that it will do that thing that it's trying to do right now, which is curl. Ah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're good. Alrighty, so I don't even know if I'm using the palette right away. Okay, so I have an idea for something I want to do. Oh. Or do I want to go with more of a natural coloration? Basically, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for the belt. Hmm. What I was thinking, I think natural would probably be better. Or like something neutral. What do I have them painted on the fucking... Okay. Ew. Doesn't quite work with what I want to do. I don't like the way they have it done. Eh. Instead of me. Okay. I'm already listening to music for painting minis too. I just need to get where I need to be. Click on that. Hey. There we go. Oh, eventually. There. Perfect. Okay, everything's working properly now. Okay. Hmm. This magenta. You're transparent. Let me see. You look like when you're shaken up. I think. Ah, damn it. Okay. Thing I like about wearing dress shirts over top of t-shirts. My arms are covered. Thing that I don't like about wearing dress shirts over top of t-shirts. It's my arms are covered. So give me a second. I gotta roll up my sleeves. Eh. So, do I even have a frillish? I think I have a frillish. Yeah, I already have a frillish. I'm not too worried about it. If I didn't have a frillish, I'd just be like, that's lame. Don't start. I swear I'll pretend my way to your heart. And said it tells my melted through. Okay. Ooh. Okay. 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 It's no quinacridone magenta, but I think I'm gonna go around where in the belt area with the processed magenta that I have here. I think that'll look. I think that'll give it just enough of like a contrasty look. Um, and like this guy's actually almost done. I kind of want to go over the arms one more time. This time with with desaturated white again. Because I just want to kind of soften some of those lines, and then I have to do the black lining. And then, yeah, blew it on the fucking clear base. See, I think, honestly, fucking Wargaming should adopt clear bases just as standard. Because I'm sorry, there is nothing more immersion breaking than a fucking a mini that is supposed to be in the environment that it's fighting in, say a city environment, with standing in the middle of like a field of grass. Like, sorry, no, that don't work for me. Like narratively, no, that shit don't work. However, if you do like clear acrylic bases, then it's whatever the terrain is what you're seeing, and they're actually then in the environment. And I know there are some games that actually do that. Like I can't name them off the top of my head, but I've seen like minis for games that like some of the smaller games, like smaller skirmish games I've seen that with. I've watched so many videos on so many channels for like tabletop wargaming. It's insane. Because, unlike what some people want to believe, there's more than just Warhammer 40k out there. I think. Um, I mean, I could just put it on the but I'm gonna. I don't need a lot of it. Unless I'm mixing it with something, I don't generally like putting ink straight on my wet palette. I know it's a weird thing and there's no issue with it. It's not going to hurt anything. It's the same reason I use a different palette for metallics when I know logically that I don't have to. Yeah, we'll use the 00 for this. Let's get let's get this project finished today. Well, and definitely clean some of this up when it comes to doing the black lining. But yeah, I'm glad I picked the magenta, actually. I think it was a good choice to balance out. I think it was a good choice to balance out the other involved colors. Okay. Alrighty, I think what I'm gonna actually do from here is I'm going to go to the super tiny brush, and I think I'm gonna start doing my block lining. Probably have one of those. Ooh, that's what I should do. Is I should set it up so instead of it just automatically throwing a Pokeball, I should set up my automation for that to automatically poke a check, and then that can like inform me as to what Pokeball I want to throw. I can be smart about it. Oh, you so love me some coffee. So we're gonna go from the 00 down to 000. There you are, little baby brush. Okay, and we're actually going to use a cup, the inside of a cup, because well, I'm probably going to need a little bit more for this endeavor. Yeah, because nobody wanted the timber. That's why nobody caught it. You know, hold up. Why am I using Liquitex Carbon Black when I can have that as a backup and I can use Daler Rowney Carbon Black? Like, I have the higher quality ink. I may as well use the higher quality damn ink. If you know what I mean. I just gotta make sure I shake. Because I haven't used it since I got it, and I got it for Christmas. And the unfortunate thing about inks is inks don't really like vortex mixers. Like, they don't mix up as well. So, like, I actually have to shake it. And there's fees for your mourners. Lead us out. You get closer. I could have used, instead of going that route, what I could have done, and probably should have done, is I should have gone with the Payne's Gray. But I've already squeezed out some ink, so I'm not going to waste it. Surface the Guild. That's better. Yeah. There. Come on. Ink on your brush. To work. So, what I. Well, I'm going to see how it looks after, with all the black lining on. And if the black lining is too harsh, what I might do is I might remix the blue gray and the white. And like glaze them over top to kind of tone down the black line. here. Hi, Miss Priss. Yeah. Well, you're down where my feet go. Oh, you're gonna force me to get up. Damn it. Okay, give me a second. So, I have to get my brush at least relatively cleaned off first. Okay, come on, Miss Priss. Come here. You were good, even though I kind of had to hide your treats. You do it. You can do it. See, I told you. Fucking told us so. There you go. He's a good girl. That's all you're getting, though. And you return to flopping under my feet. You are a princess. So I was surfing the like doom scrolling on the Hell site a little while ago, and I saw a post from somebody who was like, "Yeah, anybody who says cats are assholes is a really big red flag, and it's obvious they've never had a cat." Like, no, fuck that. I have a cat. I love my Puddums. She's the best. But you know what? You could be an asshole. Yes, cats are assholes. I love my Puddums, but it doesn't change anything. Looking at it objectively, cats are assholes. technically an invasive species in most places, like the domesticated house cat. If you have an outdoor cat, they like upset the local ecosystem something fierce. Like if you're especially if you're in a city. See? See? Like that shit happens. But yeah, like unless there is a bigger animal that is in the area that will eat cats, the cat generally ends up being the like apex predator in the area, and cats will kill things just to do it. Especially if they're getting food at home. I just want to kind of add some texture to this because I don't necessarily think I really need all of the grooves hit, just enough that it sells. Like to be 100% honest, these fucking WizKids models suck ass. Like, okay. Yeah. So when I was a teenager and living with my biological father, um, we had a cat. And her name was Reefer. She was an outdoor cat. There was one day where I woke up to screaming. If you have ever heard a mouse scream, rather, if you have never heard a mouse scream, there is really nothing like it. It is a noise in and of itself. And it's not a pleasant noise. Like it's something that sticks with you. Um, but yeah, fucking. It turns out that the cat had this mouse trapped in like the front little workshop area that Rick had, and yeah, was just sitting there toying with it. Another time, she brought me home a present from one of her wanders. It was a still alive bird, very small. Might have been like she might have retrieved this bird out of a tree, like out of the nest. It wouldn't it wouldn't have surprised me. The only reason I knew it was still alive is when she like got my attention and like she put it at my bedroom door. Like she didn't take it up to where Rick's room was. No. It went to my bedroom door. And yeah, fucking, I bent down to look at it, and it moved. It was a bundle of feathers, and it moved. I'm like, oh shit, this is a bird. So I picked it up. Well, I went and put some gloves on, like some work gloves, so I didn't get like scratched or fucking packed. I picked up the bird, went to the front door. I opened the front door, and I went, "Be free!" And the bird flew for all of across the street. And then it got to the tree and it fell like a fucking stone. At which point I looked at the cat and I'm like, yeah, you can go after it. It's yours. Yeah. Oh, that cat definitely liked me more than she liked him. Especially after the debacle of him fucking moving in the chick he met over the internet. Like, granted, this is close to like 30 years ago. Like 20, uh, 18 at the time? 25 years ago. No. Yes, 25 years ago ish. He moved her and her oldest son in, and one day I came very nearly like very close to knocking her oldest son out because he was being a little shit. Like, he straight up admitted that he was the type of person who tries to push people's buttons because he likes to see them snap. So yeah, he was a little shit. Like, I'm not gonna claim I was a fucking angel. But yeah, like he brought his dog with him, and we had two cats at the time, and we actually ended up having to get rid of one of the cats because like it started really acting out because of the dog. To be fair, like I've moved in with partners that I've met online, so I really can't say too much. Well, actually, technically, I only did that once. I only did that once, and that was one of my ex fiancées. And to be fair, she did kind of turn out to be a little unhinged. Mm. But yeah, that was fun times, fun times. That's actually the same summer I ended up having a nervous breakdown because of Rick. Which incidentally is also around the time that I ended up moving out. And also, too, like, that was also in the very early days of the internet. People were a lot more trusting at that point in time. Damn it! Now I kind of want to watch Hackers. Like that's a different time, different like internet time period, obviously. But Ultra Ball. Care if I have one already? I wonder if you just put like Pokecatch Ultra, would it still throw the Ultra Ball? Like if you just don't add the ball part. I may have to try that at some point. Hey! I got a shiny Dragonair! Ooh, yeah! I'm willing to bet, like, when I go to check its stats, well, um, here, I will actually test this out myself. Mm-hmm. Nope. Because if I go. Oh, no. Okay. I'll have to wait until there's one there. Damn it. That just fucking screwed up my test. Damn you, Pokemon community game. Okay, so I think I'm gonna call this one here. Um, let's. Damn it! I rubbed some of the paint off the bottom bit. Kind of at the back. Not that big of an issue. Where is my glue? Glue. Glue. Oh. Get the glue over here. Um, holds, holds, canals. Ooh. Evil spellcaster lady. That's who I'm gonna paint next. as I procrastinate on my try hard art swap piece. Okay, where did I put? That's the downside to clear bases. Okay, so that I'm going to call done. And it's going to go over on the needs to be varnished base. Okay, so Dark Spellcaster and Flame Skulls. I have some ideas for these. The Flamey Skulls are I'm gonna do the like wispy flamey bits in ink. I just need to figure out what color I want to do. I mean, I could do crimson. I got scarlet. I could do that. You're semi-transparent. Okay, so how much detail do we have? So I'm thinking either do like natural colored skulls with green flames, or do scarlet flames and black skulls. And then do like the eyes and the mouth part of the skull as scarlet. To kind of so that you can see some of the definition. I think I'm gonna go natural and green. I think that's the better option. So yeah, we're gonna start with the fun things on this. Before I do that, what I want to do, I'm gonna take, since I have more than one thing, we are going to utilize more than one. Ow. Mm. Okay, now I have more caps. Where the fuck are they? Why am I so cluttered? Oh, they're right there. I wasn't even looking in the right place. Imagine that. Oh wow, I actually didn't do that much. You go on that one. I know how I'm going to do her like dress, and it's not going to be the same way that it's done on the packaging. I'm not even going to use the same green that they used on the box art, but they did do green. They did purple for like her like magic-y shit that she's doing. Not sure if I'm going to do the same. I'm not sure purple is the play. That one I might do scarlet actually. That might be the option. Are you a one? No, one is zero. There we go. Zero. This is going to give suitable amount of brush for what I'm doing. I know this is just me being picky, but I really wish they would have just made it so that you had to glue the skulls onto the little, like, clear part. Then I could paint them separately and not have to worry about, like, bleed over from one onto the other. I should have just, like, airbrushed this with the grain. That probably would have been a better option. Actually, you know what? Zero, too small. Zero, too small. I need a one. I'm gonna have to clean this, so it's going to live right there. Bigger brush. I need a bigger brush. Slightly girthier brush. We have this over here where the camera is. Damn it, I wanted to check, but I wasn't paying attention. Too busy paying attention to what I'm doing, damn it. There you are. Should be fine for now. Actually does look pretty cool. I'm gonna have to go over it again with a second layer, I think. But what I might do is, or what I'll probably do, I should say, when I do that, is I will probably mix it with some of the, like, some medium to ramp up the transparency a bunch. Which will also kind of give it a little bit more body. Whereby giving like a little bit more of a protective coat along with it. Because the acrylic medium will add in a little bit extra oomph. gosh. Apparently, I need a 2 for this one. You as well. Two. No, it's not. Don't make a mess. First blood. Here, welcome in. And my ass is here. Oh. You know what? I can actually just do it like this. I really only need a small amount of space covered. Oh. There we go. Everything that's protected, or everything that would need to be protected, is being protected. I don't know. You're doing that thing where you ask me to guess something where I have no context or clues. I need to put more. Well, and also, Sharky, I would hope that you're awake because, isn't it like going on 4 p.m. there? Well, okay. So when you come in and say, I'm acting like a character, there are plenty of different characters that it could be. After you said, after you mentioned your Discord account name, okay, that makes sense. Like that actually makes sense, and I can parse the two together. Ah, okay. So you're like 14 hours ahead then. I thought you were 12 for some reason. Maybe that's Mittens is 12 hours ahead? Also, welcome in, Alaska Hulk Lady. Oh, yeah, I need to clean this. No worries. I appreciate you coming and saying hi. I understand that for most people that isn't me, it is rather late in the Western Hemisphere. No, I get that. But I mean, like I said, without that context clue, I wouldn't have known. It's like, really, I could have been an ass and like, ooh, nice. My next big day is um in hold on. Technically 11 days. Yeah, 11 days. Ooh, nice. My birthday. And also the day that I've picked to do my stream anniversary. That sounds a lot less fun. Yep, my hatching day. Thank you. Put some more of this in here and let it soak for a minute or two. And then these out of the way again. Get actually closed. Put over there. Because I definitely don't need to make a mess with ink on my desk. The skull is gonna get like definitely fixed and repainted. I just want to pat off a little bit of the paint that I laid down on that layer. Hopefully. Oh yeah, that's because the mic that I use, it's a stereo mic, and I I can feel that cheer. That is definitely a big mood. Um yeah, no worries. Well, I'm glad I could help and assist in your procrastination, Sharky. I didn't put a glove on before I airbrushed it. Jinx. Do I have a Jinx? I have a Jinx. Do I have Great Balls? No, I don't have Great Balls. I don't have the balls! Hopefully that's broken down. Didn't. I'm gonna have to pull this apart. I'm gonna do. That's. You know what? That's future magical hack issue. And you know what? I know future magical hack is going to complain at current magical hack for pulling this bullshit. But you know what? That's super. That's future magical hack's problem. Now let's see if I can test this. Ultra. Oh. Okay. So I think if you're using a special Pokeball, you only actually have to say like Ultra or Great. Yay for testing things. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, actually first, we're gonna clean some brushes. Get some ink off some brushes, because ink is one of those things that you do kind of need to clean off relatively soon after. Otherwise, you can have issues. Because ink likes to stay in the bristles. See? That's it coming out green. But they're not supposed to come out green. They're supposed to come out white. White suds means clean. There we go. That's how it's supposed to be. Next. Wow, there's a lot left in there. So yeah, what my plan is for my hatching day, because I'm doing like stream anniversary at the same time, is I kind of want to attempt a subathon and basically plan out for, because like I have all of that week off because I booked it off because I'm that guy. Um, but yeah, so essentially what the plan is I start streaming at midnight on the 14th. Aim to go till like 4. And say like any subs that I get extends it by an hour. Well, I mean, it's not really because it's going on 4 a.m. here. Like I work second shift, so Like I might get a little bit sleepy after like, you know, 6 7 hours or something like that. But yeah, like it's yeah, like I stream ridiculously late at night, specifically because I work second shift. So like as of late, because my current ride to work likes to work till 1:30, I generally don't start stream till 2:30 local time. So to be honest, it's gonna feel weird starting stream that early on a Wednesday. Though streams might be no worries. I appreciate, like I said, I appreciate you coming and hanging out. I hope you sleep well. I shall attempt it once I get that far, at the very least. I know after stream's done, I'm gonna be making myself some bacon and eggs and toast and shit because I'm a little hungry. Hmm. Speaking of eggs, so as I'm one of those sorts of people who like puts extra shit in my Mr. Noodles. Um, so like normally if I'm having Mr. Noodles, I'll have like 2 packets of Mr. Noodles and I'll add like sausages in and I'll add vegetables in. And if I have it, I'll add an egg in and like poach an egg in the water before I fucking put it in the bowl. Great. I suggest doing it. Do like a super soft poach, then put it in the bowl, and then break the yolk and like mix that in. Oh, mwah. Chef's fucking kiss. It is delicious. Um, but anyway, uh, so yesterday making up Mr. Noodles actually after stream, and fucking the egg that I cracked into it, double yolk. Fucking, I had one carton of eggs, like dozen eggs, where I think out of the dozen, like 3 of them were double yolk eggs. Fucking, I had one time while I was still working in kitchens. Actually at the last place that I'd worked at, the breakfast place, where out of like a flat of eggs. So we're talking, I think like 48 eggs. At least 12 of them were double yolks. And it was like 6 in a row double yolks, a dozen fucking normal, another 6 double yolks. It was great. For some reason, the line from Austin Powers just went through my mind. Twins, Basil. Do that. Okay. And we're going to use sepia to change the pigmentation of the white. We're going to do an off-white using sepia rather than the raw umber. Because I find the sepia actually works a little bit better for bone since I started using it. Possibly because of the yellow that's in it. A little bit more of like a yellowy brown, which reads a lot more or a lot better as aged bone when desaturated to a high degree. Such as when you use it to thin titanium white. So I was thinking I might play through Trash Goblin again at some point this weekend. Because like there's only like 7 days of this round of the beta, and I want to play a little bit more before the beta's done. It is short and all, but it is still a fun game. Like I can actually see myself after release sinking a lot of time in that game because it's super chill. You can be creative. And like the creators are awesome. Like I'm chilling out in their Discord. It's a great time. They're great peoples. Okay, put it this one. This one looks a little bit nicer thus far. Probably should have put a little bit less of the sepia in, but that's fine. I can still make it work. Well, ooh, do I have one of those? Oh. Yay, I caught it. Bum, bum, bum. So let those do their thing. Take a look at her. So as far as I can tell, it's just like her arms and her head that have skin showing. Yeah, and their box art gives her. It looks almost like a blue tinge to the skin and black hair. Yay! I caught it. So I don't necessarily want to do that same look. I already have an idea. Like, essentially, I want to do, like, because she's wearing, like, this layered dress, and I want to kind of accentuate that. Like, I want to pick that out. So I'm going to do black and red for that. Um, Essentially, red on the middle layer, so that you can kind of see that it's, like, layered. The corset, I might do that red. With like black for the strings, black top underneath it, and the cloak I need to figure out what I want to do with. Um, I think I still want to do like a super pale skin, but I think I'm gonna do more of a natural color rather than like undead blue. Okay, I guess there is a little bit of leg showing through the dress. So yeah. The boots I will probably do black because that just makes sense. Okay, so let's get her skin laid down. We're gonna use we're gonna cheat a little bit, and we're gonna start like yeah, we're gonna use the two thin coats dwarven flesh, and we're gonna desaturate that with a bunch of titanium white. Because like I said, I want her to be pale, but I want the skin tone to be like a natural looking skin tone. As far as the hair, I don't know what color I want to do her hair. I could go with the scarlet. No, I wanted to go with the scarlet for the magic-y bits. I mean, I could go. I could go phthalo blue. Yeah, I might do that, actually. Okay, so first thing I need is the thick, and then you add the thin to the thick. Maybe a little bit more than that. There, that should be enough. We need to deal with that at some point. Oh shit, that was a lot more than I wanted. I may have to add some more white. Doo-da. I may have to add some more white to this skin tone. Only supposed to be a little bit. Okay. Might still work out because I still have clumps of white that need to get mixed properly, so I just have to remember titanium white is a very strong pigment. Like, especially if I just kind of go in this area here and mix it up. It's already fairly light. That is not pale enough. So we're gonna do. There we go. I definitely need to remember to actually go pick up some titanium white ink. Because I am basically out of titanium white ink. Good enough. That should be good enough. And even if it's not, you know what? It's good enough. Not quite as pale as I wanted, but I can work. I can still work with this. It's like, who says that an evil magician has to be like all fucking pale and blue skinned and like evil looking? Evil magic users can have normal skin tones too. At the end of the day, the most insidious type of evil is the evil you can't tell it's there. It's actually one of the things that doesn't really make sense about a lot of fantasy settings where, like, or just any setting where, like, the more evil you are, the more corrupt you look. Like, that would prevent a lot of, like, the really interesting evil. Because, like, you walk in from the outside, you see fucking Grima Wormtongue standing next to the Sovereign that you're there to meet. You're gonna be like, oh yeah, that dude? That's not a good dude. That's the bad guy right there. 100%. Yeah, Yeah, basically, I was stupid and ended up trusting somebody I shouldn't have. Long story short, there's a new Discord, exclamation point Discord will get you there. You haven't given me a reason to be mad at you. And as I mentioned before, if you gave me a reason to be mad at you, I would let you know. That is something that I am not shy about. Yeah, I'm still not pleased about the whole situation. Um, there's a lot of there's a few things that I just completely straight up lost that I can't get back. Um, especially because for one or two things, I was the only person who had access to the channels that they were in. And yeah, it's basically at the point now where if help is required and it requires me to click a link, the answer is automatically no. Okay. So there is skin. Actually, I need to fix that. Do I have a whirlipede? You have a whirlipede. I will throw a regular Pokeball at it. Okay. Auto one. When your freighter has no gun. We boarded a hardly yet unseen, and another ship appeared upon the screen. Oh, nice. You know, I have not played Shadowrun. Like, I've played there's a video game that I had for a while that I played is Shadowrun. Um, That seemed kind of fun, but I've never actually played the tabletop game. As far as I remember, it's basically cyberpunk with magic. If I'm remembering correctly, or it's a cyberpunk setting with magic. Not that it's like the same as cyberpunk. You get what I mean. Okay, so go a little bit longer. Here's my red. There's my red.
Bitch, I'm adorable.
Uh, I mean, as far as crunch goes, my first ever experience with tabletop role playing when I was like 8 or 9 years old was Palladium RPG, which uses the same system as Rifts. It's actually where the system started. Also, Rifts is 100% my favorite tabletop RPG to play. I will never run it because it is complicated enough to play. It's like, especially character creation. Like the I don't know, the crunchiest bit I find, like the absolute crunchiest bit of Rifts is character creation. Because you're going through tables and you're random rolling and you're modifying all of your stats by the skills that you take. So like you could take a character that like where you roll up like piss poor stats, and if you pick your skills right, you end up being a fucking powerhouse. Because like the skills and abilities you take, like you could take fucking martial arts training and then, you end up rolling more dice to add to your physical strength and fit or physical prowess. Or if you need to boost up like your intelligence, there are skills for that type deal. And like the character create like, it's very simulationist. As far as that goes, and it's like, but I mean, you can do crazy shit like, oh, so basically 5e D&D but with more crunch. Because, like, if we're going to be honest here, 5e D&D is just three kobolds in a trench coat for pretending to be a coherent set of rules. And yes, you can quote me on that. I am not ashamed to admit it. Okay, so it's not truly a layered dress. It's just made to look like it. Damn it. Whatever. I'm gonna fucking end what I have planned. That's a 0. I think CGL put out a newer version of Shadowrun. That's a little bit less crunch heavy. Apparently, it uses a similar system to MechWarrior Destiny. Well, I say similar. Yes, you did hear MechWarrior Destiny. I am planning on getting that spinning back up. I want to get the Discord reorganization dealt with first, and I plan on doing that like tomorrow night after work. Future Fusions in Soviet times, 90s kicks off 2012. And but Dragon Birds. Human. Oh, sorry. Basically, it's everything that D20 Modern should have been. That's a fucking that's something that I would also like to find a group as a player for is a game of D20 Modern. You know, I'm actually kind of glad that that is a like setting slash rule set that Wizards probably will never go back to. To be fair, you came out a lot better than Stig did out of that one. Um, you should have more than 2 armor pips. I know fucking Stig only has like their internal structure basically at the moment. And Jade has like a couple of spots where their internal structure is showing through as well. So yeah, you're not the only one in a hurting state. Though there is now a tank that can be salvaged. That's a thing that's a thing now. Alrighty, I think what I'm gonna do, because I'm getting a little hungry, I am going to call it here for the evening. We're gonna hit that button there. I got a kitty right there. Got a kitty right there. Well, that's because of lore reasons. Like, actual established lore reasons. And they didn't blow themselves up, they just kind of shot themselves in the face. Their bodies are still there and in one piece. Well, you're outside and there's no atmosphere, so there's really no puddle of blood and suits. There's a pile of suits. There's definitely a pile of suits. Aha. Okay. No Ultra Ball. What about normal ball? Alrighty, let's take a look and see who is doing the thing. Ooh, I know. We're gonna say hi to Kate Creates. They're doing some painting. So we're gonna go say hi. Underscore. Creates. Looks like they are doing a dark elf. It says skull bust, but That don't look like she's painting a skull. Yahtzee! Alrighty, I want to thank you all for coming and hanging out. As always, it's a pleasure having each and every one of you in chat. Whether you've been chatting, whether you've been lurking, whether it's your first time in, or you are around here regularly, I appreciate each and every one of you. It is Thursday, so tomorrow night I will not be streaming. I'm gonna be fucking around with my Discord tomorrow night. I will be around though, as usual. However, this weekend, Saturday, I will be streaming something. I don't know what yet. But I definitely hope to see you all back. Cheers. And I will caffeinate after I raid out.